Hi there everyone, this is Poorman973 and I'm here playing Sakura Santa once again. Now last time we went and got seen what Akina was doing, and according to my handy dandy browser cheat sheet thing, we needed to go for a part-time job. Guess it's time to work again. I'm gonna actually have a sippy sip of my soda. Although I'm not exactly looking forward to it, still it'd be nice to see Itsumi again. This time Itsumi's already dressed up. She looks ready for the day. Oh, we're not in a bunny outfit. Oh, it's actually something that's actually themed relatively, around this time of year. Oh, Larry! Good to see you again. Good to see you too, Itsumi. That's an interesting outfit you have there. A Santa outfit. A very flattering one at that. I don't have to say what you're thinking, do I? Not at all. You really aren't any different from back then. You were the biggest pervert in the school. Nope. Those were just misunderstandings. Yes, misunderstandings. That is what you called them. Anyway, today's gonna be another busy day. But the customers won't be here for a while yet. She sits down at one of the tables. Is it really okay for you to do this? I mean, even if there are no customers yet? It's fine, Larry. I want to talk to you. I take a seat opposite to her. Her eyes stay on mine the entire time. Oh. Alright, time to stare at eyeballs. Now I can't read the text. Okay. It's funny that we've come together again. We couldn't be separated back in the day, could we? Nope, we'd always go off on adventures together. Not just middle school either. My entire life up to that point had been spent with her. It's a surreal thought when I think about it. Bonds don't quite fade. You might forget what someone looks like or not remember their name. But when you meet them again, it all comes back to you. I actually do not agree on that. There are some people that I met, and even people I might have considered my friends. But if someone were to come up to me and say, "Hi, I'm this," and it's like, I don't remember. I almost, on purpose, forgot almost everybody I knew in school. Except for my teacher, some of my teachers. So, but when you meet, okay. Yes, so much time spent. After we went to different schools, I never found another friend like you, Larry. Did you ever meet anyone? Met a few people. No one I remember after I left high school, though. I see. I'll admit, you aren't as bashful as you used to be. We've all got to grow up eventually. Nope. I never want to grow up. I will forever be in my mind, be 2 years old. Yes, but completely abandoning any sense of shame you have isn't very mature. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this coming from her. She did admit to me that she's using those schmexy outfits to bring in customers. Then again, if I were a girl, that's exactly what I would do. Guys fall easily for a nice pair of eyes and a nice nose and a cool hat, no matter who they are. Let me tell you, I am a fan of cool hats. Actually, this one's fairly hot, but yes, I go as far as say as eyeballs and cool hats have conquered entire empires. You can stop thinking dirty things now. Wait, my cool hat is dirty? There's nothing wrong about thinking about cool hats. She leans across the table then, flashing a glimpse down her festily adorned... Really? Of course not. Of course I'm the one looking down her dress. If you think about nothing but cool hats, it could be a problem. Maybe only if I spent all my time thinking about cool hats. There's nothing wrong with setting some time aside to think about cool hats. Fashionista. She leans back in her chair, taking a moment to adjust the front of her dress. Alright, I'll stop then. I honestly don't mind. It's strange how comfortable you are with these things, Mitsumi. I'm older too, you know. If we never came to terms with these things, we'd never be functioning adults. I physically avoid almost everything to deal with any sort of that stuff. It's like I don't even like saying the word. Hence why I say like schmexy. For some reason that's not as bad for me. You know? I say cool hat instead of chest. And I say chest, not, you know. That is how I am. That is me. I've been getting comments on some of these. It's like, oh, are you still in denial? It's not denial. It's just who I am. And I function as an adult just fine. That's true, more or less. What it was like for guys who keep getting embarrassed by these things no matter how old you are. Oh, I wonder what, Larry? Larry, you don't need to insult me. It's perfectly fine. I function as a normal adult. I don't see the problem. I honestly do not see the problem. And no, it is not. Larry, I've missed you. Kind of forgot about our friendship after all these years, but now that you're here, her expression turns shy and sheepish for a moment. I've realized how much I've missed talking with you like this. Itsumi never realized it either. It's true, just talking with Itsumi is enough to put me at ease. I can't help but think about all the time we've lost. If only I stayed there and went to high school with you. Neither of us would have had to have been alone to be alone then. I speak words. You know, words work. Hey, there's no point dwelling on what ifs, right? I'm just happy I got another chance to talk with you. Right, that's true. Still, I would have liked more time with just us, talking like this. It feels like the time I could have spent with you was unfairly taken from me. You had to leave because of your dad's work, right? Yes, he had to move to another town to keep his job. What choice did I have? She lets out a deep sigh. It's just nice to think about how things could have worked out differently. I can hear the longing in her voice. Hey, I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere, Itsumi. We'll make up for the lost time, I promise. Do you really promise? The Koji I know would never break his promises. Of course I promise. I promise to stay here and help, too. When you're not busy, we'll do heaps of fun things together, just like old times. Alright, fun things. I remember some of your favorite fun things. Remember when you tried to get someone to buy your adult magazine? I've never owned one. Ouch. Yeah, I wanted to do the right thing and pay for one instead of stealing it. Oop, sorry, I thought I double-clicked. Of course he didn't buy it for you. Fashionista. It was a fashion magazine filled with cool hats. I was just curious. No need to label me anything. If you aren't a fashionista, why did you look at my cool hat? You did that on purpose. Am I supposed to ignore a cool hat? Well, it's not like I have a problem with you looking. Anyway, Larry, we still have plenty of work we need to do before customers arrive. She gets off her seat. I can see that her... Oh, crud. Her dress has started to ride up her back. I feel, you know, talking about dirty, I feel dirty. It's like my mouth is filled with grit. Just reading these. Hey, Itsumi, you might want to pull the back of your dress down. She looks behind herself, seeing the exposed edge of her underwear. Figures you'd know something like that. Itsumi wasn't joking about today. I'm more stressed than I've ever been. It's even worse than yesterday. Yesterday? We did this like 2 days ago, Larry. All I'm doing is collecting dirty dishes and washing them too. How did she cope with this before? This is just insane. I'm stacking plates as high as I can, but there's always more. There's always more glasses. There's always more everything. Yet the entire time, one person stands out among the hordes of customers. Yes, sir, I have your iced copy. Copy. I'm going to get an iced copy paper. We're going to get copy paper. Just fill it with ice, and then we're going to beat you to death with it. Is that a little too violent for a cafe? Just be patient. Oh, you want an iced chocolate? What's an iced chocolate? Is that like an ice cream or something? For your daughter? No problem. Her cool personality lets her keep a level head no matter how vast the sea of customers. It's almost mesmerized me to see her soothe the crowd as she passes by. No matter how angry the customers are from not getting their orders in a timely fashion, she's able to calm them down with only a few words. Please be patient, sir. You'll have your drinks shortly. Your food will be ready soon. When faced with that cool personalities, the customer seems to become calm as she is. How are you coping with the dishes, Larry? I'm fine, don't worry about me. My fingers are full enough, though. I have to scrub all the dishes with my palms. I'm not fine, but I have to keep... Larry, the truth is always better. But I have to keep going. I said I would help out, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're doing... You know, today at work I couldn't speak either. You're doing well, Larry. Keep it up. Don't worry, I will. Assuming he already has another tray of drinks out. How does she do this? Well, she does have several years of experience. Still, she's amazing grace. How sweet. Oh, sorry. She used to be really clumsy for as long as I knew her, but now she's almost have cat-like grace. Cat. Fox. She's actually a Kina! You know, that I know that crossover is cat, fox, they're not exactly the same. Then I see the ground is slippery. Wait! It's Sumi! It's time for some football! It's too late. Okay, that's... Do you know what? It's weird. And do you know what? This snapshot of what's happened. Look, it's this mug. It looks like it's got a tongue. I know you guys can't actually see me pointing at the screen. So which way do I actually have to point? This way? Look, it looks like that mug is actually spitting, like, or sticking out its tongue, like, meh. She loses her balance instantly. The drinks on her tray spill. They completely coat the front of her cool hat. Okay, chest. I'll just say chest, alright? It's obviously not on her cool hat. Thick, sticky fluid spray everywhere. It looks like milk. Why would it be... Who's drinking something sticky and thick? Could it be creamer? Some creamers are kind of thick. Someone's just drinking straight creamer. I'm pretty sure if I did that, my nose would never stop running. All of her face, her arms, her chest. Her eyes go wide, shocked. She tries to wipe off her chest, but that only spreads it around more. Whatever is in those cups, it forms sticky, syrupy strands. Maybe it was a combination of syrup, like maple syrup, and creamer. Would that make a white substance? I might have to experiment with that. I might do that in a future video. We will find out what this liquid is through science! That's not good. Must be working too hard. That's why I noticed the drinks are soaking through the front of her dress. She isn't wearing more underwear under that outfit. I tried to tear my eyes away, but there's something bewitching about it. I'm sure every guy in this cafe is thinking the exact same thing. Cool hats. truly do conquer emperors. Emperors! Empires! I can almost hear them cheering as she passes by. I have to help her. As much as I enjoy cool hats, I should do something to help her. She doesn't seem embarrassed in the slightest. I'm so sorry, sir. I'll get your drinks again. It will only take a moment. She picks up her tray and carries on if nothing happened, but her dress remains soaked and see-through. The sugar from the drinks is growing sticky on her skin, too, making it look more, Itsumi? Don't worry. They appear to be pleased by this. Yes, I'm going to worry. She pauses to look at me. It's only a few spilled drinks, Larry. You know that's not what I'm talking about. I look down again, able to see the peaks of her mountains. Would you like me to No! Oh, you don't like my chest? It's not like I don't like them. Like I said, I'd rather go back to playing Sakura Swim Club. As I said, Sakura Swim Club looks like a kiddie game compared to this game. It is so much worse. Look, get cleaned up, I'll take over in the meantime. Are you sure you want to do that? I look behind her at the roaring crowd. My instincts are screaming at me to run away. This crowd will eat me alive, I'm sure. We don't get no food. You're on the menu. For Itsumi's sake, I'll face it. Yes, I'll do it. Just go clean yourself up, okay? As you wish, Larry. I probably just signed my death warrant. But if it's for Itsumi, that's okay. After one terrible day, we finally leave work late in the evening. It's dark when we step out of the cafe. See, do you know what? This is fine. With her nice little jacket and her scarf. It looks nice. She has kind of cute little mittens, too. You did well, Larry. Also, thank you for giving me a chance to clean up. Don't worry about it. I barely had time to catch my breath during all this. I didn't have a problem with it, though. How do I tell her? I just didn't like the idea of those guys perving on you. It just didn't seem right. It may seem silly, since I obviously share the same feelings. Still, I don't like them looking at my childhood friend that way. With Itsumi and me, we can make jokes about it. I see. That actually makes me happy, Larry. You do still care about me after all these years. Why wouldn't I care about you? I was worried you were just being polite. But it seems you really do care. She's uncertain, too. I guess it's been a long time. Of course I care about you. Why wouldn't I, Itsumi? Feelings can change over time. That's just how life is. She scuffs her shoes. She scuffs her shoes on the sidewalk. I'd like to walk with you for a bit, Larry. That's okay. Of course it is. I'm really tired after today, but... Sorry, I think I'm actually getting sick. So, maybe soda isn't the best thing to be drinking. I'm really tired after today, but spending time with Itsumi makes me feel better. And we still haven't gone to Gingerbread Universe! I want to go to the universe of gingerbread. Lead the way then, Larry. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Soon follows me back to my apartment after work. She's still talking about the incident from earlier. Was it really a problem? Increased populated for the cafe would be... Yes, it's a problem. You've got to have standards, Itsumi, says the pervert. Or fashionista. Yes, I'm hardly the best role model to hear this from, but it just felt wrong. I see. Slight smile crosses her features. Thank you, Larry. No worries. The fact that you did that means you were thinking about me. I was afraid we would have just grown apart over the years. You don't forget those things, though. I mean, years and years of experiences together. It would be a strange man who forgot all of it. Yeah, that's the last thing I would expect of you. So, how do you do it? What do you mean? How do you cope with the Christmas crowds? Somehow you managed to dance through them all. They were barely there. Just years of experience. The crowds grow bigger each year, but I'm more prepared for them each time. Besides, I was a lot more relaxed today. Why's that? Because I knew you were there to help. You might be less experienced than anyone else there, but that doesn't stop you at all. What you have is guts. I hope I have guts. If I didn't have guts, then I'd be like a squishy bag of air. I would walk like an accordion. Squee! 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 And tireless spirit. If my spirit rolls around on all four tires, I'm going to be concerned. Maybe 3 tires, but 4? Even if you complain a lot, and you're clearly panicking, you keep going anyway. To work at that cafe, you need more than just skill. You need determination. Even after years of experience, I make mistakes. So hold on to the determination and keep going in spite of that. Even so, it's okay to relax now and then, you know. You can take a few minutes off if you need to clean up. I was only able to do that because you decided to cover for me, Larry. Normally I would have just kept going. Oh, so the reason why you didn't stop was because I feel like an idiot now. It was just a few drinks. Sure, some people got a show, but I wasn't really bothered. You almost made me feel guilty for a second. I thought you abandoned your guilt long time ago. Only about fashionista things. A man can't just throw aside his entire moral compass. If that's the idiom we're going with, my moral compass is firmly in my pocket. Always available. But it's perfectly fine to do so when perverted things are involved. It may not be the most virtuous thing to do, but it's the best choice for me. So your moral conviction is so weak that you will just throw them aside when they're convenient. No? My moral compass is not only in my pocket, it's chained to my soul. I wouldn't say that. I'm perfectly moral. I'm a perfectly moral, upstanding gentleman, except the fashionista thing, perversion, whatever it is. She's sorry. She smirks at that. I know. After all, you chose to help me with the cafe. That's guts. Guts are important. Like I said, otherwise you'd just be a bag of air if you didn't have any guts. Anyway, I'm tired after today, Larry. I hardly noticed. You get used to the work eventually, but that was still a really long day. She walks up and pauses to gaze into my eyes, brushing a stray hair from my face. Itsumi, I hate to break this to you, but I have no hair to go into my eyes. I'd have to grow my hair at least that long from here to here to get into my face. And that's only if I brought it forward. You need to make sure you look cleaned up and respectable, Larry. Management might get mad if you don't. I'll keep that in mind. Until next time. Goodbye! Then she walks out, but it's more of like a cheerful skip. I don't know what she was serving, but why does it resemble a particular kind of fluid? Newtonian fluids! Maybe that's what it is! It's a Newtonian fluid! It's corn syrup! Or, or is it non-Newtonian? Oh, I don't remember. But basically, if you take corn starch, mix it with water, you can smack it and it acts like a solid. Or basically, if you put your hand in it, you'll just go bloop, you'll sink. They're serving cornstarch. Oh my, I don't think that much. I think that would just, like, solidify all your innards. Was it milk or something? Seemed a little too thick for that. Probably not best to think about it. Asking too many questions is a recipe for losing sleep. I thought I said for losing sheep. You ask too many questions, and do what? Those burglars will come take away your sheep. I'm the eternal daydreamer, it seems. It's better to do things than just think about doing things, unless it's something like robbing a bank. Thinking about it isn't a crime, but actually doing it is. I'm getting lost in thought again. It's time to do something that is definitely not grand larceny. Alright, we are up to our next decision. So, I'm gonna end it here. Yep. And I'm going to record another one after this. I can speak words. Believe it or not, people, I can speak words. But for this one, so this is see? The words just don't work. It's not my fault. This has been Poor Man 973, and I hope you all have a nice day.